Great win today for England, through to the quarterfinals against France on Saturday. It's going to be a tough game.
Absolutely, it's going to be a tough game. I mean, they're a finely polished team. They've been doing absolute bits since the last World Cup. They're a fantastic team. The only thing that's going to work in our favour is the fact that they've got some big names out on injury. We played well today. We put 3 balls in the net. We didn't concede any. If anything, it's going to give us some hope for the next game. France is going to be tough though.
You say it's our toughest game since the Euros final here at Wembley against Italy.
Absolutely. There's no doubt in our mind. We should have won against Italy. That penalty shootout was a bit of a disgrace. There was a lot of unnecessary racism that came out of the back of it. We need to squash that. It's not important. All of the players that have done well this season, all the players that have done well in this World Cup, they've done so because they're good players, irrespective of their race. We're going into this next game, we're going to do well. But yeah, it's definitely without a doubt in our mind the toughest game since that Euro final, 100%.
Final word on Jude Bellingham, 2 assists tonight. I mean, what is it ceiling? This guy's incredible, isn't he?
There is no ceiling. The geezer's fucking 19, mate. I'm 24. I've worked my entire life. I've got a good degree and I earn pennies. That man is a king. He gets criticism, but at the end of the day, that man has no ceiling. He has no sky. Mate, he puts 2 assists in today. He's 19. He's barely out of fucking school. He's a man. I don't know if I can swear. Apologies if I've sworn. Do your thing. But yeah, that's at the end of the day, Jude Bellingham is the next up-and-coming midfielder. He's better than anything we've ever had in the past. Mate, it's coming. It's coming. He's better than anything we've ever had. He's aspirational. He's young. He's talented. He's gifted. He's energetic. He's good on the ball. He knows what he's doing. We're in for it.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
No worries. Pleasure.
Yeah, Jordan Henderson with the first goal today. Unexpected goal scorer.
No chance. You got to bet on it. He's the GOAT. Jordan Henderson. That's why he's in the team. He did it the other day against Wales. He performed. Now look him. First name on the team sheet. He's bringing it home for us.
So what happens for the quarter-final? Do we go more conservative, 5 at the back, or do we stick to the 4?
I don't think you change it, to be honest. I think you leave it the way it is. It works well. I think if you go 5 at the back, you're losing out a midfield player and they'll just kill us in the middle. And I think by having people like Henderson, Rice and Bellingham, they cover the fullbacks, so I'd leave it the way it is for me.
Was Rashford, was it harsh to drop Rashford after his 2 goals against Wales?
Yeah, 100%. Rashford should be starting every week with Jordan Henderson. He's been probably our best player for England going forward. Obviously Saka's been very good, so is Foden. But I think Rashford has to start every game for me.
Raheem Sterling was missing today due to family matters. Do you think we put him back in the team?
I don't think he comes back into the starting 11 just because of how good the others have been, but he's a great player off the bench. And I think he's obviously got a lot of experience. He's been good the last couple of tournaments, so he's definitely good to have around.
Can we beat France?
Of course we can beat France. It'll be a tough game, but I think if we beat them, I'll truly believe it's coming home for sure. For sure.
Thanks very much for coming on. Cheers. Great win for England today. Senegal beating them 3-0. Quite comfortable in the end.
I mean, it was, but obviously the performance in the first half, it wasn't the best, but obviously the first couple of goals after scrappy playing, you know, a win's a win at the end of the day. But we need to be, if when we're playing France next, we've got to be playing a lot better. We can't play how we did today, because if you give them chances that we gave Senegal today to someone like Mbappe or Giroud, it's not going to look good for England.
I can't think of a game that's been more tough for England in a World Cup than in recent years than France. Obviously, you know, Croatia in the semi-final was tough, but I thought it was a beatable game. Maybe since the final against Italy. So how do you see that one going?
If it's going to be like you said, like Croatia or against Italy, it's going to be a scrappy game from England. There wasn't a time when we played Italy where I was like, we looked good on the ball or comfortable. It was always panic, and the experience of the players. This is where the elder players like Henderson comes in and can calm down the team. So if we get a bit of experience out there and hopefully calm the team down, we could maybe go toe-to-toe with them.
Finally, Harry Kane finally getting a goal. It's been coming, hasn't it?
Yeah, someone like Harry Kane, he might not be scoring all the goals, but he's definitely always going to be involved in him. He's a key player. Not just because he's not always scoring, he's always got to start. He's going to be playing the balls in. He's going to be working hard. He's going to get in the positions. He's a true poacher.
Is it coming home?
Of course it is. A silly question. It's coming home.
Great win for England today, 3-0 through to quarter-final. How you feeling?
No, it was good. It was good. Last sort of half an hour was a little bit slow, but the goals are good. I think what we're finding during the tournament is when England start playing well, when we do play in moments, you know, we're top side. The 3 goals we scored were really good. If we've got to keep that up against France, maybe we get a little bit, I don't know, turned over at times. But I think generally across the board, we don't won the game 3-0, and you've got to be happy with that.
Bukayo Saka scored again today. That's his third goal of the tournament, I believe. Obviously, we've got Bellingham, Foden, Saka. The potential is incredible.
Yeah, they're good players. Use me.
They are. They're good. It's a young squad as well, isn't it? It's a young squad, so it's exciting. They're enthusiastic, and like I say, when they turn it on, when they show what they can really do, they're a top side. And Saka, he's having a really good tournament. He's playing some really good stuff. So fair play to him.
How are you feeling in terms of the confidence in this England team, obviously compared to a couple of years ago where we had a slightly easy run to the final? This one's going to be tough with France, obviously, next round.
It's going to be challenging. You know, I watched France. Colin watched France. Well, we watched the game. They played before us, and you know they're a really good side as well. They got Mbappe. He scored a brilliant goal.
If we play like that, I'm a bit worried, to be honest, against France.
It's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard.
A lot better than we did then.
Who do you think is going to win the tournament?
I think the optimistic side of us is us, but I think we get past France. It's looking like Brazil in the final. They look good. Spain are on fire, so it's going to be some really challenging teams. But you know, we can always hope. We played well today, though, for the majority of it.
Finally, if we beat France in the quarterfinals, is that a shock?
I wouldn't say it's a shock, but we'd have to play really well. We'd have to play really well to beat France, and that's exciting because that means we've done something quite well. But France are a top side. We have to be at our best and have to play better, I think, across the 90 to beat France. But we can do it. You know, we've got some really good players, including Saka, like you said as well.
Cheers, guys. Big game, big win today against Senegal. I thought we were pretty comfortable throughout, really.
Yeah, no, I think it's comfortable. 3-0. Rest a few players at the end there. 2 wingers come off. Rashford and Mount and a few others. It's a good win. Get past France, we've got a good chance. But Mbappe's the key, I think. Mark him out of the game, we've got a chance. But I think Mbappe's the key. Hopefully Walker can up his game, get his pace out there. I think that's the key for the next game.
That is the key, and obviously at this stage of the competition in 2018, we just got through Colombia on penalty, so comfortable win tonight.
No, it's nice. I think we're getting there. You know, I think there's obviously collusion between the players. I think we're getting there. Just it's a big game next time. You know, I think we've had easier draws. You know, in the past. You know, 2018, 2014. So I think this is the key, right? Get through this. Get past France. We've got. It's a tough route, but I think we show we're comfortable, right? We can trust the back. You know, clean sheet again. 3 clean sheets in the group stage, and tonight we've got a good chance here.
Does Southgate deserve more credit for what he's done so far in this World Cup? Because there was a lot of criticism coming into the tournament.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting one. I mean, obviously we saw it in the group stage, right? So England was the most goal difference, most points. So it was the most successful team in the group stage. Obviously, you know, you look at the drawing against US and you think, oh, you know, it wasn't the best, but every team's dropping points, right? You know, it's not results. You know, teams being rotated, and I think the key for me was we rotated against Wales. We got a 3-0 win, and we played the same team tonight and they've won again. So, you know, what team do you play, sort of thing? You know, it's not a bad thing to have a selection dilemma, and I think we'll get through to the next round, hopefully.
12 goals scored for England in this World Cup already, and obviously France to come. France are going to be hugely difficult.
100%. I think they've got a good sort of depth, but they've got players that you think about Kante, Pogba. You know, in the 2018 World Cup win, you know, their key players, Kante, Pogba. They got a few injuries. Benzema's out as well, Ballon d'Or winner. So we've got chances here to get through. We've just got to hope they're out.
Right, we're through to the quarter-final, 3-0 win. Easy.
Yeah, first half an hour was a bit dead, then light work, from then on.
Surprised that Jordan Henderson kept his place in the team and then went on to score as well.
Yeah, but to be fair, I think he was one of the best players on the pitch. So at the end of the day, you've got to give respect to him because he performed.
Obviously, France won earlier, so that means we played France. How do you feel about that?
Nervous. France are obviously a good team, but I feel like play 5 at the back, sharp shot, hit him on the counter. We've got all chance to win it. All chance.
Kylian Mbappe up against Kyle Walker. Who'd you back in that race?
To be fair, I would say Walker, but I saw him get burnt a few times today, so I might have to say Mbappe. Yeah.
How do we nullify France then?
I don't think we do, to be completely honest with you. You just got to hope, and then if it happens, it happens. Just pray in the attack to do their thing, because the defence might struggle to contain France.
If you want to win the World Cup, you've got to beat the best, and obviously France are one of the best, the holders of the competition. So can we go and win?
If we beat France, I'll back myself and say we can, but optimism right now is low. Obviously, seeing France, they are good. But if we stop Mbappe, we can easily beat them. So I think if we beat France, we're favourites, I reckon.
Cheers, guys. Cheers. Thank you.